output. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be giving you an updated review on this guy right here. This is the Presonus Central Station. So I gave you guys a review on it detailing how feature rich it was and how much I liked it. I believe the word I used consistently in that video was robust, which is really funny. Really, you should go watch it. I kept saying robust. It's really hilarious. But anyway, I want to give you guys an updated review on this thing and tell you about my negative experience with it in regards to longevity, and as well my less than ideal experience with Presonus customer service and their process when it comes to RMAing a unit such as this. So I actually have another unit right under here. It's the same exact monitor controller. I just got another one of these guys right here, you know, what I was just showing you. And I found one used on Reverb or something like that, and I just slotted it in there. The funny thing is, they actually both have an issue, but I had to choose the lesser of two evils. This particular unit that's sitting here actually works 100%. The only issue that it does have is that the VU meter here does not work. So obviously, with a VU meter, normally it would be a needle, but I guess in this case it's more of a decibel meter. You would see the audio flexing up as anything was passing through your sound chain, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Whatever's playing will come through and indicate here, whether it's you talking on the microphone or playing music, whatever, mastering, mixing, you name it. So here's the thing. My unit, yeah, it just kind of spontaneously stopped working. Now, the thing is, I don't feel like cracking this fucking thing open and doing soldering work, right? Could I? Sure, but that just is even more time that goes into me tinkering around in my studio and not actually making art or doing the thing that I'm, most passionate about. I don't like that. The whole reason of building a setup such as this or any other studio that you might see is to make it to where you have a lot of power to create on the spot. You want to feel very free-flowing and able to just do whatever it is that you need to do. A monitor controller is a very basic device that is controlling, routing of my speakers and volume up, down. That's it. Why am I having to, have a device that I've had for what, 2 years, maybe three tops, and then spontaneously the VU meter goes out? It just sucks. It's an inconvenient thing. It's something that I've actually seen via looking up reviews and stuff that actually happens rather frequently with this device. I don't know. Needless to say, I have another one down here. And the issue that that one has, that's hardware based, is essentially on this monitor controller, there is a talkback function right here. When you press this button, or there's a controller that comes with it that sits on top of the desk. You can see it right here. Probably looks kind of small, but you can see me pointing at it. Basically, you can press the talkback function. Well, on this unit, for whatever reason, whenever I press the talkback function, it switches on and off the C speaker. So I don't know if that's a crossed wire or what, but for the secondary unit that I got that actually does have the VU meters working, that's the issue that I'm having with it. Is it frustrating for me? Absolutely. I am not happy about that. It's annoying, but it's a minor inconvenience based on the fact that I never use the talkback function. While I do have a setup that is routed into, multiple rooms, I'm still not in a position where it's a deal breaker or something that's going to, cause me to feel the need to get it fixed or something. It's just a minor inconvenience for me. It doesn't really matter. So anyway, point being, on a hardware level, I feel that the central station just seems to have a proclivity toward failure. There are actually two kinds of central stations, two models. There's one version that has the kind that I have here, which is the barrel style cable connector, the DC cable, like your standard little, plug like this. This version of it is actually the newer version, and both of the ones that I've had that have had failure issues or things that aren't working correctly are in fact the barrel style connector version. There's another version, maybe I can quickly pull it up for you guys here on the website, but there's actually another version of it here. Let's see. Presonus Central Station. I should be able to pop it up and show you guys the back of the unit, give you a view so you're aware of this if you're ever buying one that's used and you're aware of this fact. But let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. Yes, I can. So you see there, it's like a circle. It's like a DIN style cable connector for this other version of the Presonus Central Station. Now, I have no experience with this one. It's exactly the same device. It just seems to have, this older style power cable. I don't know. I can't speak on the longevity of this version of the unit, but it is what it is. That said, the point is when it comes to hardware on this device, it's good while it works, but there seems to be an issue with longevity. Period. Great. So, really frustrating. I want to be working on music, not dealing with, trying to fix it myself. Or, now for the next part of the video, customer service with Presonus. So my experience with customer service with Presonus was not great, honestly. I'm not pleased. And so here's why. Essentially, what I would have had to have done was pay to ship the unit to them, right? I would have paid them to ship this out. Then I would have had to, wait, I believe it was like 4 to 6 weeks in lieu of these crazy times we live in. Things are backed up and technicians are bogged down from all sorts of different projects that they may or may not have because everyone's working in their studios now and needs help with their stuff if it fails. And the customer service experience was just generally rigid. They weren't the most friendly. They weren't rude, but they were just very kind of curt and direct and dry. I didn't feel like I was speaking to anybody like real. And most importantly, they would have had me, again, pay to ship the unit out to them. Then it's a $150 bench fee, standard. Now, that's upsetting, but if it included shipping back the unit, I wouldn't be so upset about it. Well, as it would turn out, it actually, to my knowledge, does not include them paying to ship the unit back either. So not only do you have to pay to get the unit shipped out to them, but you also have to then pay that $150 fee and then pay to get it shipped back. That's just what I heard when it comes to the third part. That could have been miscommunication between myself and the representative that I spoke with. But if that is the case, that's abysmal customer service. Presonus, holy shit, please get your life together. That's terrible. Like, all right, me shipping it to you, fine. But like, once I pay the bench fee and you fix up whatever is going on with my device, I would hope that you would send it back to me and not make me pay for that. That's insane to me. Needless to say, that's kind of one of my bigger gripes when it comes to the Presonus Central Station, as well as Presonus as a company and their customer service. This is the one time that I've had, to deal with them. It wasn't great, so I did end up opting to just, like I said, go ahead and get another unit on Reverb or whatever. But I just really, really wish that, this would have been a much smoother process. I feel like I haven't had the unit that long. It's a very basic tool. And I don't know. It's always nice. It's a nice surprise when you need something of yours that stops functioning to be fixed. And there are, fail-safes built in to quickly help you get your stuff, resolved. So, in the end of the day, I ended up resolving it myself. Both of the units do have little finicky issues, but they work, and that's what matters most. So this is my updated review on the Presonus Central Station. Still a very good monitor controller. I would still recommend it to anybody. It's still one of the most feature-rich, monitor controllers that you can get, especially at this price point. I think I maybe gave this thing a 9 or a 9.5 before. I don't remember what I gave it, but I'm going to go ahead and give the Central Station a, honestly, 7.5 out of 10. And that's only because I just feel that this device is something that is good, but seems to have an issue with longevity. That's 2 units now that I've had that have failed. I've done research. A lot of people seem to have similar issues, or that have not, outright totally failed. I should amend that, but that have had issues arise. You know what I mean? Have had components on the device fail. That's not good. So again, we're going to go ahead and give this thing a 7.5 out of 10. Still amazing. Still love it. Still helping me get all of my, creativity executed in a way that is, succinct and direct and nice. And yeah, so this is going to be my review of the Presonus Central Station. If you want to build a, powerful studio or, start your path of creating your little audio workstation like I have here, this is a good, good piece of kit. Anyway, that's my review on the Presonus Central Station, or my update, and I hope you guys like that. Have a good day.